Hello everyone, my name is Jack, and this is Homebrew Heroes, where I share with all of you some homebrew content for the game Dungeons & Dragons. Today I'm going over some subclasses that bring the power of the Doomslayer from the video game series Doom into your campaign. If you like any of these subclasses, the links to them will be in the description below. With that said, let's begin. The first subclass is the Path of the Doomslayer, a barbarian subclass created by the middle finger of Vecna. This focuses on the up-close and personal playstyle of the Doomslayer, which comes with some sweet bonuses to play with. The first feature is Doomslayer, which gives you proficiency with simple or martial firearms. That's right, we're giving the big guy the big guns. You can replace the Dex modifier with the Strength modifier on firearm attack rolls, and you can add your Rage bonus with the firearm damage rolls. The second feature is Rip and Tear. This increases unarmed damage to 1d6 bludgeoning, and melee attacks are now considered magical. You also deal additional damage as a bonus action if you use your action to hit a creature with 2 or more melee attacks, giving you more reason to focus on one enemy at a time. The third feature is ARGENT Feast. When you perform a critical hit or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack, you can use your bonus action to regain hit points equal to half your barbarian level. The last feature is Glory Kill, which grants you advantage on attack rolls against creatures that have less than half their hit points left. It's a simple ability that can produce a simple result. You could just simply kill anybody. This is a more basic version of the Doomslayer. You'll get guns and a ton of bonus melee features. If your game doesn't have firearms in it, then you can replace that feature with maybe proficiency with heavy crossbows or some kind of powerful ranged weapon, like the blowgun. The next subclass is another barbarian subclass, which is also called Path of the Doomslayer. This was created by Reddit user Event Horizon 781 as part of the Homebrew collection Heroes of Blood, Brimstone, Balance, and Consumption. While it maintains the aggressive nature of the Doomslayer, this subclass equips the barbarian with special weapons and bonuses that specialize in fighting fiends and the undead. The first features are the armor of the Doomslayer and the tools of the Doomslayer. The armor of the Doomslayer gives you resistance to poison, fire, and necrotic damage while raging. The tools of the Doomslayer, on the other hand, give you proficiency with advanced weapons. These are special melee weapons that can be summoned while raging and have a specific number of charges on each of them. Each time you use a weapon, regardless if it hits or misses, a charge is expended. Once you have no more charges, or when your rage ends, the weapon will disappear and it cannot be summoned until a long rest is completed. Each of these weapons have unique features and abilities. For example, the Toothed Great Axe can switch between slashing damage and piercing damage as a bonus action, and the Thunder Hammer can be thrown, dealing explosive thunder damage to all creatures 5 feet of your target if it hits. Next, it's Death from Afar, which gives you proficiency with firearms and advanced firearms. Just like advanced weapons, each advanced firearm comes with ammunition equal to your barbarian level, and you can add your rage damage to the damage rolls. But just like the advanced weapons, if you run out of ammo, it will disappear until you finish a long rest. These firearms also have unique features and abilities. If you're using the Iron Hand Cannon, you can fire all of its ammo in one action to any target with disadvantage with each shot. And of course, you'll get access to your very own Blasting Force Gauss Cannon, aka the BFG, which is a one-charge weapon that shoots an orb of energy within a 60-foot line, damaging all creatures within 30 feet of that line. The third feature is the Runes of the Dark Fury. These runes show up on your barbarian, giving him special bonuses when fighting fiends and the undead, such as granting you temporary hit points after killing them and gaining advantage on saving throws against their spells or abilities. The last feature is Slayer of Evil. When you do a melee attack with an advanced weapon against fiends or the undead, the weapon will only lose a charge on a hit, giving you more uses for your nice weapons. As you can tell, this is a much more weaponized version of the Barbarian Doomslayer. If you prefer this more than the typical hands-on approach of the Barbarian, then this one may be for you. But if you want a holy version of the Doomslayer, look no further than the Paladin's The Oath of the Slayer subclass. Created by CyanCorsiar from DNDBeyond, these Paladins are the servants of the gods of knowledge and war, some of which include Athena, Paladine, Pete Hines, They want nothing more than for you to bring judgment and a sharp weapon down upon demon kind. You'll gain some special spells for taking this oath, such as Protection from Evil and Good, Arcane Lock, Spirit Guardians, Locate Creature, and Conjure Volley. The channel divinity options are Rage and Glory Kill. That's right, your paladin now has Rage. When you use Rage, you drop your weapons and shield and fight with divine unarmed attacks, which can do extra radiant damage. Also, if an enemy of evil alignment is out of your movement range at the start of your turn, you can dash at them as part of your action. This rage lasts for 20 seconds and can be activated 3 times before taking a long rest. The channel divinity option Glory Kill lets you use your reaction to regain some hit points after killing your opponent. The level 7 feature is Aura of the Slayer. This aura causes creatures of evil alignment within 10 feet of you to have disadvantage on attacks made against you. The aura will extend to 30 feet at level 18. The next feature is Keen Inquisitor. You can do an insight check on a target to see if they are evil. If you succeed on the check, you will know their exact alignment. But if they are indeed evil, you will also learn about their current motive. The final feature is the Doomslayer. As an action, you gain the powers of the Eternal Doomslayer for 30 seconds. The effects of Rage and Glory Kill automatically activate, which means you'll be healing yourself from every kill and making foes explode in blood. You can also do 2 more attacks when you use the attack action, and you gain resistance to all damage. For a Doomslayer that doesn't use guns, this is a pretty interesting take on it. I can see a lot of creative character options when creating a Holy Knight that can go into a Barbarian Rage. That can be very scary and messy, or just plain silly to see. With that said, those are the Doomslayer subclasses for Dungeons & Dragons. Let me know in the comments of your thoughts of these subclasses, if they're balanced, were they violent enough for you, what changes would you recommend, anything like that. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Homebrew Heroes. This was a lot of fun to work on, and I hopefully will be uploading more of these in the future. Thanks for watching, and go rip and tear.